Yes, people, what is happening? Welcome back to Lily White Lane, and we have some more news to discuss regarding Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, as I say. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So, we're going to start things off with Alistair Gold, and Alistair Gold states, those who know Fabio Paratici say he likes Nuno Espirito Santo. Interesting, very, very interesting, as I say. Paratici, a fan of Nuno. Could we see Nuno Espirito Santo as Tottenham Hotspur's next manager? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do you want Nuno as Tottenham Hotspur's next manager, or do you think we should be pushing for someone a little better than Nuno Espirito Santo? So look, let's dissect and take a look at our first piece of news today. So Alistair Gold, a very, very reliable source. Most of what he says, pretty much everything he says, tends to come true, and it is the truth and nothing but the truth. So look, he states Paratici, Tottenham Hotspur's new sporting director, is a big fan of former Wolves manager Nuno Espirito Santo. Nuno obviously spending, I believe, 4 or 5 years at Wolves. And look, make no bones about it, he done a very, very good job at Wolves. This is my opinion, by the way, right? Nuno done a very, very good job at Wolves, in my opinion. You know, he took a club that was, you know, not doing the best in the Championship and put them straight back up to the Premier League and done really, really well in the Premier League. Got them a couple Europa League finishes, nearly a Champions League finish back in 2018. So look, he's done a very, very good job with a team that when he took over was a Championship team. And now, you know, for the past few seasons, making this season as an exception, but for the past few seasons has been pushing for European football, basically. So look, he's done a really, really good job. But is he a suit for Tottenham, in my opinion? No, I do not think Nuno suits Tottenham. I think the whole DNA thing is one of the main reasons we sacked Jose Mourinho. And what's the point in, you know, appointing another defensive manager who plays a system that I don't think will work at Tottenham Hotspur? I don't think the board will be admirers of the way Nuno Espirito Santo plays his football. As I say, you know, some of our players won't be the biggest fans. Now, I really do like Nuno. I think he's a very, very good manager. But I just don't think he's a fit for Tottenham Hotspur. I really don't. But that's my opinion. As I said earlier, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But Nuno, no for me. So let's move on to our next article that we have to discuss, as I say. Well, not have to discuss, but we want to discuss. And that is coming out from the Evening Standard. And this is very, very interesting. The Evening Standard, Dan KP, right? He states Tottenham are desperate to keep their managerial targets under wraps after growing frustrated by leaks over their search for a new head coach. Well, what do you expect to happen, Levy? What do you expect to happen, Levy and Enic, right? This just doesn't make sense to me. Tottenham are desperate to keep their managerial targets under wraps, as I say. So basically, they don't want us to know what's been going on the past few weeks. They don't want us to know that they turned down Conte after bringing him in because of money. They don't want us to know that they binned off Fonseca and said, no, we don't want you. We want to appoint a racist, homophobic, as I say, you know, in Gattuso. Look, it just doesn't make sense for me. It really doesn't make sense for me. You know, how do you expect to keep it under wraps? You know what the world's like. You know there's journalists. You know there's journalists who will be tracking down your every move, and as soon as a piece of news comes to them, they're going to release it to the world, right? How do you expect it, you know, to keep it under leaks? And even this is getting leaked as well. So seriously, Tottenham, right? If you don't want people to know about your stupid managerial searches, then maybe you should actually take a look at yourselves, right, Enic? Maybe Enic should take a look at ourselves and see the reason Enic don't actually want their managerial targets under wraps and basically are getting frustrated about people knowing is because it's not good enough. They know they're not doing a good enough job, right? They understand that. And that, you know, hence the fact they don't want us to know, and it really is frustrating, that article. But look, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But I believe that's very, very frustrated. Who will Tottenham Hotspur's next manager be? Let me know that as well in the comment section below, because this is very, very interesting, right? And that takes on to our final piece of news of the day. And this one's, you know, quite a fun piece of news to discuss. And Josh Townsend was on TalkSport earlier this morning, as I say. And he said, you know, he said some interesting things. He said on TalkSport, Well, he stated on TalkSport that Tottenham Hotspur should just appoint Ryan Mason. And he said basically, you know, the mess we're in, what's the point in, you know, going for other managers when it's clear that other managers aren't really interested, at least the top tier managers. Mason, he came in, he done a decent job. This is what Townsend is saying, by the way, not me. But he said Mason came in, he done a decent job, as saying he got European football-ish. So why shouldn't Tottenham Hotspur just appoint him? Now, look. I do think Townsend has got a point, right? I do think he's got a point. You know, the state we're in right now and the mess at Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. What manager is really going to be attracted to Tottenham Hotspur? And if we do appoint Ryan Mason, although it will be frustrating, it won't get as bad of a reaction to someone such as Gattuso as a save. So look, Mason, will he be Tottenham Hotspur's next manager? I really do doubt it. I think it would be very, very underwhelming taking a look at all the targets we've been after, as I say. But look, it'd be very, very underwhelming if it was Mason. But I suppose if we did appoint him, we would have to give him a chance. As I say, it's better than just... I'd just rather have this managerial spiral over, if I'm being 100% honest. But interesting from Andros Townsend, the current Crystal Palace player, former Tottenham Hotspur player, as I say, stating on TalkSport that Tottenham Hotspur should just appoint Ryan Mason. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This has been your video. Thank you all for watching. And as always, come on, you Spurs. Come on, the Euros.